Hey everyone, I have a question. Let's see who answers it. Actually, never mind. None of you are going to get it. And none of you are going to get the answer. Do you know what are the main... You don't know. I'm just asking it. I'm going to answer it. Don't worry. Do you guys know what the main strengths and weaknesses of the Abrahamic memes are? Let me see who's here. Ali is here. Soha is here. Bish is here. Dolly is here. Pyra is here. ABJ is here. Clove is here. Hi, everyone. Oh, somebody else is here. Oh, music guy is here. Qasim. Hi, guys. The main strength of the Abrahamic meme is that it divorced itself from land and from ethnicity, and it became global. The only global religions that lasted were Abrahamic religions. Before that, money religion from the Prophet Mani, Manichaeism, that's the first world religion, but that died really quickly. But after that, that religion came out of Iran. It grew extraordinarily, I can't talk, fast, but it also died very fast. I should say fast instead of words that I can't pronounce. But the reason why Christianity and Islam specifically managed to just take over the world is because they became global. They divorced themselves from land and from ethnicity. What are the main weaknesses? This is what we're here for. What are the main weaknesses? What did they miss of when they divorced themselves from everything that made the religions before them pagan religions, right? Which is a very giant catch-all term for a whole world of religions, which we all just like, oh, pagan, as if they're all the same. What is the main weakness that they didn't have, but Abrahamic religions have? Anybody answering any of these questions? The main weakness is that the Abrahamic religions, right? They brought with them some of the greatest strengths of the memes that religion used to offer, except one of the main ones. One of the main ones. They brought them with themselves the demigod, the hero. Okay? They had that with them, or a version of that. They had with them the mysticism, the Holy Ghost, the spirituality. They had that. So, like, don't worry, we got you covered. We got you covered. They brought with them the Sky Father. The Sky Father. They had that. They're like, we got you covered. You want a Sky Daddy? We'll give you a Sky Daddy. But they were missing one key element. Clove, ding, ding, ding. Clove got it. Clove in the live stream got it. No, they had the Savior. The Savior is the demigod, the hero. They had that. They were missing the mummy. If you want to say Sky Dad, Sky Father, they were missing the Earth Mother, Mother Earth, the goddesses. People need their mummy figures. They didn't have the mummy figures. Okay? And that absence was being felt by the people. The people were like, where's our mommy? We need a mommy. They had mommy issues. Yes, exactly. They're saying mommy issues. Yes. Music guy saying Armin is my sky daddy. So they provided. They had to innovate. They had to innovate. The Catholic Church. What did the Catholic Church do? They ascended Mother Mary to heaven, even though there's nowhere in the Bible that says that. They made Mother Mary holy. Tell me, where in the Bible does it say Mother Mary is divine in any way? She's not. She's just a woman with no significance other than being the mother of Jesus. Nothing else on her own. But that was not good enough for the Catholics. So they made her divine. They even prayed to her. They made her ascend to heaven, even though there's nowhere in the Bible that mentions that. So the Catholics had to provide. They made Mary, Mother Mary, not just the mother of Jesus, Mother Mary as a whole. The Catholics provided the mommy figure. Okay? The Sunnis, they made Aisha, they literally called her al Mu'mineen, the mother of believers. What did the Shias do? What did the Shias do? Yes, they sanctified Mary. Mommy Mary, Mother Mary. Yes, you guys got it. What did the Shias do? Nope, it's not in the Bible. There we go. There's a little bit of delay, so I see it on my phone, but not on StreamYard. But you guys got it. There we go. Yes. Fatima. No, not same. Yes, Ya Hussein. Hussein is Fatima's son. Yes, there we go. Fatima. Ya Fatima. Exactly. Fatima, the Lady of Heaven. Okay? And this is a movie about Fatima. If it's a movie about Fatima, do you think that this is a movie made by Sunni Muslims or Shia Muslims? Ya, I understand. Ya Hussein, Ya Fatima. Yeah, you guys, Ya Fatima, Ya Hussein. Oh, nobody cares about Hassan. Poor Hassan. Nobody cares about Hassan. Anyways, I'm going to show you this. Let's watch this trailer together, right? And let's watch this movie. It's about the Lady of Heaven. And the Lady of Heaven is Fatima. But it starts like this is the scene that we get to, but look how it starts. It starts like this. Hold on. This is a weird start, right? Hold on. Let's see how we get from like, you guys know what this is? Let's look at the flag.
The world is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas of Syria and Iraq.
This is ISIS. Why would an Islamic movie feature ISIS as a threat? What does this got to do with Fatima? What does any of this got to do with Fatima? Fatima is Muhammad's, by the way, for people who are new here and don't know what any of this is, Fatima is Muhammad's daughter. Aisha is Muhammad's favorite wife. Right? Yeah, Deborah gets it. Deborah is like, of course it's Daesh. Daesh, by the way, is the Arabic word for ISIS. And if it's a Shia movie, of course it's going to be about ISIS. Yes, Weird Wally is getting it right from the beginning. Right from the beginning. And guys, this is going to get so interesting so fast, okay? Because not only we're going to look at this trailer, not only we're going to look at who's behind this movie, but we're also going to watch some Muslim reactions to it. And also, we're going to look into one of our favorite Islamic YouTube commentators. Before this, talk about Fatima as a whole, the Fatima story as a whole, and what his takes on it. He's a Sunni. But I want to ask you guys, do you guys want me to watch this trailer with you without commentary and then start talking? Or do you guys want me to pause and talk while I watch this trailer with you? Yes, Katie's saying hashtag the Shia agenda. Which one do you prefer? Do you guys want me to just play this video like from the entire two and a half minutes, and then start talking about what we just watched? Or do you guys want me to like pause and talk like just like right now, like look at Daesh? Yeah, Dolly is saying hashtag Shia hidden agenda. Pause and talk. So basically, Baghdadi was Omar. Exactly. Perfect summary, Qasim. Perfect summary. Make Ali proud. You guys are making me proud. Pause and talk. Pause and talk. Okay. Do some commentary on this video with the... Oh, yes, you're right. Comment. No, I mean, I think it's a trailer. Trailers don't usually have copyright issues. Okay. All right.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place. Remember, even if you're afraid, be strong. Your loving mother, Fatima.
So my impression is that we just saw a Shia family, I think, probably. I have no idea because the movie is not released. We're just judging it by a trailer, okay? Is it released? No idea. Guys, we should watch this together. I know we already have one movie that we're going to watch together on our Discord server. This is another movie that we should watch together in our Discord server, okay? By the way, link to our Discord server in the description. Privately, because we're not going to be able to like live stream the entire movie. My guess, and we'll see how right I am when the movie comes out, is that was a Shia family, and the mother was shot by ISIS, and the mother's name just happened to be Fatima, just like Muhammad's daughter. Okay, that's my guess. There's no way to. So I was saying, okay, Dolly is saying pause and then talk. So I say, we all know you can't watch without talking. That's true, Soha. But it seems like most people want me to pause and talk anyway, so that's great. Oh, look at this. AGA, everybody wants me to pause and talk. Oh, you guys actually interested in what I have to say? Oh, my heart. Oh, I love you guys. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's continue.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven? She was very special. Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
By the way, that can be the Prophet himself, okay? So, because they would never show Prophet's face. So, it's saying daughter of the Prophet Muhammad, and it's showing this guy. There's no way this is supposed to be the Prophet himself, okay? I mean, if they're not showing Fatima's face, they're not going to show the Prophet's face.
The Prophet Muhammad.
My time is near. And afterwards, my lovely Fatima, you will face many trials.
Aye! Who are these people? Must be the evil ones. Aye! Guys, you know what this is. You know what this is. Who is this? Who is this? Who's holding whose hand? Whose hand is this? And whose hand is this? You guys have seen this. You guys, if you're Shia, you grew up and you saw a cartoon version of this many times in your school, in your childhood. You guys know what this is, right? This is a famous scene that Sunnis and this seen this act has divided Sunnis and Shias up to today. This act right here, this hand being raised like this up here, is why Saudi Arabia and Iran are at war with each other. Who is this? You guys know this. No, that's not Fatima. That's Ali. Yes, Ali. Come on, Dolly. This is a man's hand. Who do you think? I have no clue. Yes, this is Muhammad. This is Ali. This is the last Hajj trip that Muhammad was on, and then he was coming back home from the last Hajj that he was on, and he stopped the entire caravan, and he said, everybody that is ahead of me, go tell them to come back, and everybody that is behind me, tell them to come and catch up, because I have an important announcement to make. Okay? And this most important announcement that Muhammad waited for the biggest Hajj and the last Hajj before he died to announce was what? He made sure that everybody catches up, and then Muhammad grabbed the hand of Ali and he raised it, and he said, whoever, how do you say it in English? I know this in Persian. Whoever I am the leader of, Ali is his leader. That depends on how you translate the word wali, because the Shia say that's what Muhammad said. The Sunnis say wali means friend. And the Shia is like, what the hell? Do you think that Muhammad would get the entire people, the most biggest gathering of the Muslims up until then, to just be like, hey, whoever Ali is my friend, Ali is also their friend? Like, what a dumb announcement would that be? Of course, this is Muhammad announcing his successor. This is what the Shia say. And they say, your Omar himself came and congratulated Ali for this. Why would he congratulate Ali if he just was saying that, oh, this guy is my friend? This was Muhammad announcing his successor. This is what the Shia say. And Ali is Fatima's husband and Muhammad's daughter, right? Ali was made, yes. So they're saying this is the great betrayal, because right after Muhammad died, Ali, which is this guy, did not become Muhammad's successor. Abu Bakr did. And that's when the Shia and Sunni divide started. Arguably, the divide started much earlier when Aisha lost her necklace, but that's a different story. Yes, Deborah is saying that was the big dispute. Exactly. But the big dispute between Shias and Sunnis is, what does wali mean? Right? Deborah, I got that right? Yes.
With my father no longer here to lead us.
So with my father no longer here to lead us. Who's the father? Father is the prophet. Father is Muhammad. This is Fatima speaking. This is Muhammad's burial ground, and this is Fatima kissing his burial ground. And this is, I don't know if they're going to say this. I think he was buried in Aisha's house. So is Fatima right now in Aisha's house?
Yes.
Matthew is saying, wait, there are different Sunni and Shia hadiths? Yes, of course. You think there would be this much divide if they had the same source of hadith? So much drama. Yes, guys, basically there was a family drama, a family fight between Muhammad's wife and Muhammad's daughter, between Ali and Aisha. Basically a family feud turned into a political feud turned into two separate theologies. Yeah, Deborah saying, wow, gotta watch this. Yes, we should watch it together.
Yes. Evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
That's the first, guys. These are the Qurans everyone looking for. Holes in the narrative would be solved if somebody finds these pages. These These are the earliest manuscripts of the Quran that nobody seems to be able to find because they do not exist. They do not exist. This, what you're seeing on the screen here, does not exist. If they did exist, there would be no holes in the narrative. Somebody find this. Somebody go find the real version of this. By the way, if you know what I'm talking about, then you've been following everything closely. Yes, Deborah is saying totally different hadith. Sunnis have to. Yes, Sunnis. I don't know how to read that. I think that's a grammatical error. Okay, so is saying. Wait. Dolly is first saying. Sunni said that Muhammad was buried in Kaaba. I don't think a lot of Sunnis say that. Do they say that? I thought they say that he was buried in Aisha's house. So I was saying, as you know, I am from Sunni background, but to be honest, I always thought that Ali should have been the first leader after Muhammad. Really? Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. So, technically, then you were a Shia. Are they going to be eaten by a goat? Only one page got eaten by a goat, Matthew, not all of the Quran. But that's funny. All right, hold on. Let's continue.
You're going to let a woman...
Wow! Guys, this is the scene that we talked about. This is that night. This is the moment after Muhammad died. What happened when Muhammad died? When Muhammad died, okay, what was Ali doing? What was Ali doing? Ali was digging Muhammad's grave. While Abu Bakr, Osman, and Omar were busy discussing who's going to be the successor, but they were doing it because they know Ali was busy, because Ali is the only good one here, okay? Ali was like burying the Prophet, and these mofos were discussing succession before Muhammad was even buried. And they took, this is my Shia talking, okay? This is my Shia side talking. And they were not even waiting. They're like, oh, Ali is so good that he's going to be busy burying the Prophet. So this is, because Ali is not here, this is the time to discuss succession. And they picked Abu Bakr. And they picked Abu Bakr instead of Ali, even though Muhammad made it so clear that Ali is supposed to be the successor. But they chose Abu Bakr to be the successor, okay? As if there was a debate, as if Muhammad would die without picking his successor. As if Muhammad would die without making clear who's supposed to be a successor. They're like, oh, let's make a decision. Who are you to make a decision? The Prophet has already spoken. All right. So they make Abu Bakr the Khalifa, the successor, and they want Ali to come and pledge allegiance to Abu Bakr. Guys, by the way, are you guys on Ali's side or on Abu Bakr's side? Who's with Ali? Who's with Abu Bakr? Let's see the ex-Shias and the ex-Sunnis. Let's come up with our Anyways, so Omar, which will eventually be the second Khalif, wants to make sure that Ali comes and bends the knee. I mean, not technically, because they're Muslim, they don't bend the knee, but figuratively bend the knee to Abu Bakr. Right? So he comes to his house, and first of all, Ali is like, nope. This is not correct. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to do it. This is not the Prophet's wish. So Omar gets really, really angry. And then he barges into Ali's house, not knowing that Fatima was behind the door, smashes the door open, and Fatima was pregnant, kills the fetus, and Fatima also dies a few days later. And this is one of the reasons why Sunni Shias hate Omar with a passion, because he killed Fatima. Deborah saying, obviously, I'm on Abu Bakr's side. Get out of here, then. No, I'm kidding. Adam is saying, I'm simping for Islam's Joan of Arc Aisha. Hey, that's a you're right. You're right. You know what? I used to think like Aisha was this evil person based on what I've heard from Shias. But then when I read her stories, I was like, this lady was a badass, right? At 18, she started waging wars. I mean, who wages wars as a 18-year-old woman back then? Like, women were like, hey, just shut up and be pretty and like do like be quiet and don't like. Aisha was like, oh yeah, no, I'm different. I was Muhammad's wife. I'm gonna raise an army and I'm gonna breastfeed my generals with my sisters so that they're halal to me. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not even exaggerating, guys. I'm gonna breastfeed. I'm gonna get my sisters to breastfeed my generals. So I could talk, so they become family members and I can talk to them because they're not haram anymore. That's a story for a different day. We'll get to that. We're going to actually make that to a Blasphemous Art comics selection at that some point. Right. So that's, we're getting distracted. So, yeah, where were we? Oh, yeah. Omar comes to Ali's house and demands allegiance.
A woman, tell us what to do. We will burn her out.
We will burn her out. They're like, this is Fatima's house. I don't understand. They will burn her out. This was not even about getting Fatima out. I thought this was about getting Ali out. Who is this guy supposed to be? Is this Omar? This is racist. Yes, Selva is saying, in the story, the Abu Bakr Omar is the usurper. I hate usurper for killing. I don't know what you mean here, but okay. No, Aisha did not regret. No, based on the stories, say I am saying, Armin, of course, Aisha regretted being with Muhammad. That's why she started waging war. When no, you have no idea. You have not read the stories. Aisha loved being Muhammad's wife, kept on bragging about it, kept on using it as a source of power after Muhammad died. She is like the source of, by the way, none of this happened. This is just based on, these are the stories, okay? I don't think any of this happened. But Aisha, the character, based on the stories, took a lot of advantage of being Muhammad's wife and trying to use it for power and being responsible for being only the second person. I think Abu Huraira is the number one source of Sunni hadith. Aisha is number two. And basically, she used her closeness to Prophet Muhammad as an excuse for constantly. It's very interesting. The stories are not true, but if they were true, it would be completely understandable. Aisha growing up with Muhammad and seeing that every time he wanted something, Muhammad would be like, I'm feeling there's an ayah coming, there's a verse, have a Quranic verse that tells me, shut the hell up. This is from God. I'm not saying it. God is saying it. Stop talking to me like this. Listen to this. These people are evil. God is saying, I'm not saying it. And Aisha's like, I see how this works. She even literally said, there's a hadith where she literally says, tells Muhammad, it seems like every time you want something, there's a Quranic verse that comes that God is just basically doing your bidding. She literally said that. This is Islamic canon that Aisha said that, okay? So, of course, when Muhammad dies, Aisha is like, I know how this game is played. Every time she wanted something, she said, I remember Muhammad saying this in privately to me when no one else was around. Seems pretty convenient, Aisha, but touche, right? No, I am not going to chill. Screw yourself. What the hell are you talking about? Armin, I am joking, chill. I will not chill. I will escalate it even further. Okay. Oh, hold on. What are you guys saying? What I mean is I hate the story which glorifies were children. I don't know. I can't read this. Which glorifies were children. Which glorifies. I don't understand. And pregnant women were killed. Oh, okay. This reminds of Mount 10 from GOT, and I hit the character. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I'm gonna put you on timeout. Next time you tell me to chill. She knew that Muhammad was. Okay. I wonder your God rushes to accomplish your desire. Yes. Qasim has the exact quote that Aisha said. Your God rushes to accomplish your desires. She did the same thing with her hadith. Like she basically did the same thing when she was creating hadith. But this would have been, if any of it is true, none of this actually happened. None of this happened. This, what you're seeing on the screen, none of this even happened. Okay, but let's continue. Katie's saying, LOL, newbies asking Armin to chill. The older members eating popcorn. Okay. All right, let's continue. We will burn her out. Okay.
Burn her out!
Look how he's speaking. Is that Omar? Oof.
God will judge all of you. This world has become a breeding ground of violence. Its shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
It said some people are so full of faith. They give strength to everyone around them.
The greatest thing in this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
Ooh, that's the Kaaba. Look at that. It looks different back then. Okay, again, this is not true either. This is all okay. I'm not gonna do. It is almost beyond reasonable doubts by now, I think, if you follow the evidence, that the whole story. Anyways, that's a different story. But anyways, allegedly, this is what Kaaba looked like back then. Allegedly.
Lady Fatima's goodness inspired people to stand up.
Did you guys just see what I saw? Awesome. Afshin, did you guys see? Did you guys see that? Did you guys notice? Okay, who is this? First of all, before I go a little bit back to show you what I just saw, is this supposed to be Aisha? Because they look, I don't know if they're going to show Aisha. Because if they show Aisha, they're going to show her as somebody not so very good. But did you guys notice what I just saw? I'm not even going to go back just to see who saw it. No, that's Dolly. Are you joking? That's not a Viking. Okay, Qasim. Yeah, you're getting it close. But what did it show on the screen? Did you notice what it showed? No. Okay, you're saying this is Aisha. We don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna guess this is. Oh yes, the Armenian atheist got it. Yes, the Armenian atheist got it. It was like half a second on the screen. It was half a second on the screen, and you guys saw it. Missed it. The Armenian atheist, you saw it. Look at it. Ah. Was it only the Armenian atheist who saw it?
People to stand up.
Yes! This is the Zulfaqar. That means this person who's holding it is Ali Waliullah. Yo Ali Madad. I know, Qasim, you said Ali, but why was it Ali? It was because it was the Zulfaqar. That's specifically, I was asking for that. You guys know? This is Ali's sword. You guys know. This is like every and if you're like a really diehard Shia, if it gets to this screen, you're like, I just jizzed in my pants. I just oof. Oh, look at that. That's Ali. This is the moment that you're supposed to watch this. Like, I'm pretty sure the people who are behind this movie, they're like, they made this for specifically for people to be like, oh my god, oh my god. That's what's supposed to be like that moment. Okay. Okay, I searched for Zulfagar to be able to show you the sword, but when you said, guys, Qasim, if I search for Zulfagar on Google Images, this Ali sword doesn't show up. Guess what shows up instead? Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, Katie's saying, so it's basically the Islamic Excalibur. Yes, exactly. That's what it is. But guys, look, when I search for Zulfagar on Google Images, okay, Ali's sword doesn't show up. You know what shows up? Iran's military naming everything they make after Zulfagar. Okay, so this is because Iran's military is obsessed with Ali's sword. So of course they're gonna call their missiles after Zulfagar. Look at this. Their tanks after Zulfagar. Their battle rifles after Zulfagar. Like their missions after Zulfagar. Oh, like they have their ships. They name it after Zulfagar. They're just like their missions after Zulfagar. Their navy, their submarines after Zulfagar. So yeah, you can see how obsessed they are with Ali's sword. That's the popular name to name your missiles and rifles and tanks. Oh, look at this. The Zulfagar tank is Ali's sword. This tank is Ali's sword. You guys. Oh, look at this. You guys. Yes. Oh my god. All right. Wait. What should I search for? Oh yeah, there's Zulfagar jewelry. You could get that if you like. If you're very uber Shia, you can get that for your necklace. Look at this. It's like Ali's sword. And the key feature is that, okay, but I want to see the sword. Yeah. So this is supposed to be Zulfagar. You can see it looks like this. And what I was told in school like what we were told, I don't know if it's makes any sense, but this split like this is supposed to. Oh wow, this is actually pretty. Ooh, I like this one. This part, okay, is supposed to. Hold on, let me show you. I can't explain it. I'm not very good at describing things, so I'm going to just show you. Okay, so basically, this is the enemy sword. Okay, and this is the Zulfagar, and it's supposed to catch the sword. So the sword is coming at you, and Ali will twist his sword and catch your sword like this. You see, like this, and then he would twist his sword, and your sword will fly out of your hand, and then it will cut you. Okay. Okay, so this is Zulfagar. This is Ali's sword.
No matter what.
Is that Aisha? I think that's going to be Aisha. I'm not sure. This must be Aisha because this is the battle between Ali and Aisha. I'm guessing it right now because Aisha waged war against Ali. Is there a red camel here somewhere? Hold on. Let's look for a red camel in this battle scene.
Lady Fatima's goodness. Inspired.
Look, Fatima is going to be in white. Look at this. Except the part that she was mourning her dad's death, she was in black. But this is Omar probably, right? I think this is going to be Omar. I'm just guessing. We'll see. This is Ali. You can't see his face. He's young and he's supposed to be handsome.
And up.
Yes. This is probably Aisha.
No matter what.
Where is the scene where you can see everybody? I want to see if there's a red camel. Where was that? Where you can see all the horses and everybody. No. Okay.
The cost. Her legacy lives on.
Okay, so that was that. Now let's watch something interesting. Hold on. Okay. So I showed you guys this scene. I'm not going to show it to you again because I already showed you guys this one yesterday, Farid's take on it. Because we're running out of time, I have so much to show you guys. I'm not going to be able to show all of it. I'm trying to decide which one I want to show you first. All right. I don't know. I have so much to share with you guys, but I have only like 20 more minutes. I'll show you this one. So I want to show you I wanted to show you who's behind this movie. I wanted to show you what Farid's take on this story is, not even talking about the movie, and whether or not the Sunni sources say that this happened, the burning of Fatima's house and the killing of Fatima. I also wanted to show you who's behind this movie, which is this Shia cleric, which is even too radical for Khamenei in Tehran. Like this is a guy who curses Aisha, like sends curses to Aisha openly, and it was so bad that even Khamenei came out and said that we shouldn't be cursing Aisha because it's increasing Shia Sunni divide. But I also had three review videos that I wanted to show you guys of different Muslims. I'm not going to be able to show all of them to you guys, so I might just show this one, only one of them, because there's a whole bunch of Muslims who watched this trailer and they had put their views on it, and I just wanted to show you guys. Yes, wow, Farid leaks. Yes, that one. That's Farid. Yes, aside from the Islamic stuff, this could actually be an epic movie. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. I don't care. All right, let's watch this. Maybe watch this one to see if we have time for other things. Maybe guys, should we watch this on double speed? Do you guys mind if we watch this on double speed? Give me a yes or no. Yeah, no, I don't know. Just say double speed yes or double speed no. Anybody? Double speed? You guys are okay? Nobody's answering. I'm going to do double speed unless you guys complain.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's good day. I hope you're feeling it. So today I wanted to do another reaction video. You guys always love these and you're always sending me things that you want me to react to. And so today is no different. I don't even know, I don't even remember what this video is called. Let me check. Okay, so this video is called Lady of Heaven. The trailer came out a week ago and it is a 2021 film. Here is the front art page thing. I don't know what they're called. Y'all, I don't know professional terms, right? It's the front page of the trailer. So I'm going to react to this today. I honestly have no idea what to expect. I don't really know anything at all about it. I just got an email saying, hey, react to this. And now I'm reacting to it. I'm gonna get my AirPods, plug them in, and then we are going to react to this together. Before we get into this video, guys, I do just want to mention one quick thing. So I actually launched an ebook. It is a 7-day Quran study guide ebook where basically we will go through the entire Surah Nur. Surah Nur is a 28 verse surah, and the 7-day study guide aims.
Oh, somebody's saying do 1.5. Is this too fast? Should I do 1.5?
For you to do bit by bit every single day in deconstructing and understanding what this surah actually talks about and what this surah actually means. And so I have a bunch of activities for you to do every single day for you to develop a deeper relationship with that surah. So if you're interested in purchasing my ebook, then make sure you check the link below for my website where you can purchase it directly. I did try to make it as affordable as possible for you guys so that you can actually buy it and actually benefit from it. So I really hope that if any of you do purchase it, then you do find huge benefit in it. But with that being said, let's just get into the video. Okay, so first off, I just clicked into the video and I know that this is going to be about terrorism, and I didn't know that before. So it's just like, oh, of course, every movie about Muslims is about terrorism. Why?
So her first impression is like she's watching the trailer, right? So she's like, oh, it's a movie about Muslims, and there is okay, so she said it already. I'm gonna say it anyways because she already said it. And so YouTube, I don't know if YouTube is gonna not like that, so I don't care. She's like, of course, the movie is a movie is about Muslims, it's going to be about terrorism. Oh, these Westerners, every time they talk about Muslims, they have to connect us to terrorism. Look at it. She's like, got him. Got him. She has no idea that this is a movie made by Muslims. This is a movie made by Muslims. Okay. So a lot of Muslims, a lot of Sunni Muslims don't know that the people who make, on a per capita basis, the people who want to connect their religion to terrorism are mainly not non-Muslims. They're the Shias. It's the Shias who are wanting to connect Sunnism to terrorism more than non-Muslims, if you adjust per capita, I think. Right? So she's like, oh, look at this, guys. Another movie about Muslims, and they're linking us, these non-Muslims are linking us to terrorism. Again. This is not the non-Muslims, lady. This is other Muslims. This is other Muslims. Oh my God, this is too. Oh my God, nice. Look at her. She's so proud. She's like, of course. They're gonna, guys. This is, I mean, I reviewed another video by this lady before. She keeps saying, like, she's like, oh, in Netflix and everywhere, every time they talk about Muslims, they have to link us to terrorism. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Hollywood movies mostly make Muslims look good. Okay, they do. Okay, and the vast majority of them are like that. But she's been brainwashed to think like the entire world is against Muslims. Yeah, you guys are like, got him. All right.
But let's watch it.
Yeah, you prejudged it too fast.
The world is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas of Syria and Iraq.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place. Remember, even if you're afraid, be strong. Your loving mother, Fatima.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven? She was very special. Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
My time is near. And afterwards, my lovely Fatima, you will face many trials.
With my father no longer here to lead us, evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
Okay, so this is about the Prophet ﷺ's daughter, which honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm not sure how I feel about movies in general about the companions, but I'm not sure how I feel about this being about Prophet ﷺ's daughter. Personally, I don't know how it sits with me. Like, it just doesn't like leave a buttery feeling in my heart either.
What? It doesn't
Leave a buttery feeling in my heart.
Okay. That needs to be normal speed. It doesn't what? Guys, I'm telling you, a lot of Muslims don't know much about their own stories and their own narratives, and they're not even very familiar with the conflict.
Lam's daughter. Personally, I don't know how it sits with me. Like, it just doesn't like leave a buttery feeling in my heart.
Doesn't leave a butterfly feeling in my heart? Butterly?
Like, leave a buttery feeling in my heart.
It doesn't, like, I don't know about the stories about the companions of the Muhammad. So she's like, this story is focused on Muhammad's daughter. And I don't know. So when they're talking about Muhammad's daughter, they're talking about one of the Sahaba, the companions. And she's like, I'm not very attached to that story. She's spoken like a true Sunni, right? This is not a Shia buttery. Yeah. So this is like, because if you're a Shia, Fatima would be more important to you than Muhammad himself. So she's like, what? This is not about Muhammad. This is a focus on Muhammad's daughter for some reason. She doesn't get it. She has a Sunni. Well, she's a convert, isn't she? Okay, so she has even if she wasn't a convert, she didn't grow up with the stories that me and the ex-Shias here in the live chat, like Qasim, grew up with, right? Like, she's just like Muhammad, Allah, Muhammad, Allah, Muhammad, Allah, Muhammad, right? She wasn't like us, which we grew up with, like, okay, yeah, Allah Muhammad, okay, let's get that out of the way, and now let's focus on Ali, Fatima, Hussein, and Imam Zaman all the way. Like, that's just like the rest of the yeah, sure. Yes, Muhammad and Allah. Yes, that's very important. But let's get to the real story. Okay, so I think she's Sunni, and I think she's a convert. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a convert. So she's not familiar with the environment that we grew up with. So she's like, I'm not getting that butterly feeling in my heart. Yeah, Dolly is saying she converted to Islam.
Either.
Don't let a woman tell us what to do. We will burn her out.
Did this actually happen?
That's the okay. That's a very good question. Where's her name? Samantha. That is the question. That's the question people have been asking for 1,400 years. No, for 1,200 years. Okay, and it's very interesting because she's like a recent convert. Okay, so she doesn't know. She has no idea that the question she's asking is a major battle between Sony. Did this? She's so innocent. She has like, did this actually happen? Like, well, depends, man. Depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. And yeah, there's been battles about this very question. She has no idea that the question that she's asking is how many people have been fighting over this, on what the answer is. It's just so interesting. So, like this should be screenshotted, right? And did this actually happen? We should, like, somebody make that a clip. Somebody should make that a clip, and with all the stories, with all the fights that Shias and Sunnis are having about what the stories are, like what Muhammad said, what Muhammad didn't say. Did Ali did any miracles himself? Did any Wahy come to Ali? Did any all of this allegations against Sunnis make against Shias make against Sunnis? Every time there's a video of a Sunni saying something about what happened, or a Shia saying something about what happened, this has to play right after. This clip has to play right after.
Did this actually happen?
Yes, somebody clip this out and just like play it, put it at the end of every Shia and Sunni claim. Okay, that would be brilliant. Did this? Oh, this is too good.
Like, I don't think I've ever read anything about people standing outside of her home trying to burn her out of her home to fight her. But I could be wrong. I haven't studied her life in depth by any means. That's actually something I should probably do.
Guys, I'm telling you guys, a lot of people are like, but Sunnis think this, and Shias think that, and Sunnis believe this, and Shias believe that. Whenever we say these things, and whenever other people say this, please realize you're talking about a very small minority of Muslims, of Shias, of Sunnis. Same thing about Jews and Christians and Hindus, okay? Because the vast majority of Sunnis, Shias, Catholics, Protestants, or whatever, they have no freaking clue about any of this. They just know the basics and the parts that their religious leaders want them to know. Okay, the rest is like, it just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the rest.
But I haven't studied her life in depth, so I don't know. But I don't know if that happened. So that maybe
in depth, that is like, you don't have to study Fatima's life in depth. That is one of the key stories about Fatima, right? So it's not that you didn't study her life in depth. You didn't study anything at all about her, because in depth is like way beyond this story. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's like, oh, I don't know the story because I didn't study her story in depth. Like, this is not in depth. This is like one of the major conflicts between Sunnis and Shias about Fatima's story. It doesn't take in-depth research on Fatima's life to know this story.
A complete misportrayal.
Again, I'm not, by the way, I don't want to make her feel bad or anything. I don't blame her. You know, this is like, I'm happy, like, she's a good, like, I'm not trying to shame her for not knowing this. Most Muslims don't know. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, but I'm just saying it's not accurate to say, yeah, I'm not trying to belittle her for not knowing this. Okay, I'm just saying that it's not, I'm just correcting her by saying that you don't know much at all about Fatima if you don't know the story, not in depth. Okay, so I'm just like, don't want to like, yeah, she's like, I'm pretty sure she's a sweet person and very lovely and all that.
And if it is, then that's what I have a really big issue with.
I am saying, Armin, did they show Uthman in this movie? How would I know? I didn't see this movie. The movie is not even out yet. We're going to watch it together in Discord when it comes out. And Deborah saying Sunnis don't address it seriously. Well, they're starting to. I mean, no, they haven't. Deborah, they say it's a lie. They say it's never come true. Farid Leaks has an open challenge on Twitter to Shias for them to bring any authentic sources of their hadith based on their own Shia standards to show him that this actually happened. He's being very open about it. He's like, you don't even have to prove to me that this happened based on Sunni standards. Prove to me that this happened based on Shia standards, because Farid Leaks is claiming that this story did not happen even based on Shia standard. That's what he's saying. Okay, he has an open challenge on Twitter, and people are trying to meet his challenge.
Because again, I don't like movies where they exaggerate things or where they misportray things about Islam. Like, it really does get to me. So in saying that, I don't know as a Muslim if that did happen or not, but if it didn't happen, I don't love it.
I mean, then you should, like, I mean, the obvious take here is then the whole thing, you should just take out the whole Quran and Muhammad story and all of it, because none of it happened. But anyways,
God will judge all of you. This world has become a breeding ground of violence. Shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
It said some people are so full of faith. They get strength to everyone around them.
They're going to sleep.
I don't know if those two boys are meant to be Hassan and Hussein or...
yes, wait. Did she see it with that? We didn't see it? Did they show Hassan and Hussein?
To be Hassan and Hussein or...
Where was it?
They're going to sleep.
I don't know if those two boys...
Where was it Hassan and Hussein? Did we? No, it's not Hassan and Hussein. That's the modern version. That's the modern story.
A breeding ground of violence. Shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
Look at it.
It said some people are so full of faith. They get strength to everyone.
No, okay. She's saying, are these two boys Hassan and Hussein? This cannot be Hassan and Hussein. Look at this. Look at this background. Okay, so this is a story that seems to be going in current time, ancient time. Current time, it's one of those movies that keeps switching back and forward, okay? Which one of these do you think it is? We're looking at current times. I'm pretty sure they didn't have shelves that were this solidly square back then, okay? So this is not Hassan and Hussein, unless there's a Fatima in modern time, in the current time in the story, like the lady who was killed. What? Okay, so maybe these two are Hassan and Hussein, but not the Hassan and Hussein that are the grandchildren of the Prophet. They're like symbolize Hassan and Hussein in current time, because so this is what happened, right? So Fatima, who is the daughter of the Prophet, was killed by the people who represent the Sunnis today. Okay, so I'm thinking this movie, based on the trailer, based on what we saw, the ISIS people, they come and also kill a lady in modern times who happened to be named Fatima, just like the prophet's daughter. Okay, so she symbolizes her, even though she's not her. And maybe she also has, in the current time, 2 sons, which if she does have 2 sons, they would symbolize Hassan and Hussein, even though they're not Hassan and Hussein. So, but I don't know why she's saying, are these 2 Hassan and Hussein? Do you not see the background? Do you not see that this is like modern times? It's not like ancient times, right?
The greatest thing.
I don't know if those 2 boys are meant to be Hassan and Hussein
Okay, maybe they symbolize Hassan and Hussein, but they can be Hassan and Hussein.
or not.
In this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
Okay, guys, I'm not sure, but you see this camel thing? You see this? I was thinking, and I was like, should I say it? But I was like, no, it's too much of a leap to guess this. But the first thing that came to my mind was, is this the time where Aisha lost her necklace? Is this the story of Aisha losing her necklace? I don't think so, because I think that was way before, but that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Is the spreading of peace in the world.
Lady Fatima's goodness inspired people to stand up, no matter what the cost.
See, she didn't even be like, oh, Zulfaqar, because she's not Shia. She's not Shia. She didn't react to the Zulfaqar. What a disappointment.
Again, I'm not sure if this is meant to be a Shia versus Sunni fight.
She finally got it. And finally, yeah, she finally got it. It took her a while, and she's not even sure yet. She's not even sure yet.
Not sure if this is meant to be a Shia versus Sunni fight. What is happening here? Is this a Shia versus Sunni fight? This trailer's doing a really good job of making you feel like you need to watch the movie in order to understand what's going on. Because I feel like I'm not able to fully judge the trailer based on what's happening, because all that's happening is she's saying some inspiring words and people are fighting.
Okay, guys, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you some other reviews, because there are some other Muslims watching it, and they don't even get that this is a Shia Sunni thing, okay? She's like a YouTuber with she's like a Islamic channel YouTuber with 82,000 subscribers, and she's like watching it. She's like halfway through the trailer, and she's still not sure if this is the Shia Sunni divide. And if this Islamic channel, right? I mean, look at her. She has an Islamic picture here, and she has the Quran, and I think this is a tafsir. Okay, again, lady, why is your Quran under the tafsir? The Quran should be above the tafsir. You do not put the Quran below in any other book. God damn, this is sacrilege. Move the Quran above the tafsir. Why is the tafsir above the Quran? Man, as a Muslim, I would be so triggered right now if I was like back in my religious days. But anyways, okay, so she's like serious Muslim. Like, I do Islamic videos, I'm an Islamic channel, and she is not getting up till now that this is a Sunni Shia fight. Okay, but if you watch, if I had time to show you like some of the average Muslims watching it, they never get that. They watch it, they're like, oh, cool, and a story about Muhammad's daughter. Like, oh, like this is interesting, right? And this is the clever part of this movie, okay? Because it's so effectively, because who's going to watch this? Most Muslims are what? Most Muslims are Sunni. Does this movie make it clear that this is about Sunni Shia divide? No, it doesn't. Are most Muslims going to get that this is a Sunni Shia divide? A lot of them are not. The active ones online that are involved with religious discussions and stuff, they were going to get it right away. But a lot of Muslims are going to watch this. They're going to be like, oh my God, look at this. This is an Islamic movie that is it's not like, is pro-Muhammad, is pro-Muhammad's daughter, is anti-terrorism. So it's like saying like, oh no, terrorism is not about Islam. Terrorism is about just some Muslims who are not following Islam accurately. So like, yeah, this is a Islamic movie that we can get behind, and they don't know, because they haven't been following the stories like closely. They're gonna watch this movie and they're gonna think like they're learning about the history of Islam, and they don't know that they're being told they're gonna use this movie as a source of education. without knowing that they're watching Shia propaganda. So what this movie is effectively going to do is going to make a lot of Muslims around the globe, Muslims all across the world, watch this and feel like they're being educated about the history of the Prophet, not knowing that they're consuming Shia propaganda. Actually, I mean, they should figure it out when the Omar is doing something evil. Are they going to mention that this is Omar? I don't know. Maybe they watch the trailer and they don't get it. But most of them should figure it out when they watch the movie. Like, wait a minute, why is Omar being portrayed as evil here? So maybe they'll finally get it once they watch the movie. But they might be like exposed to it before it's too late. Like, gotcha. We got you with the Shia propaganda. We showed you what your imams are not showing you. What do you guys think? Do you think this is the intention behind all of this? Oh my God. Ali is saying she makes Islamic videos on YouTube while Islamic Republic has restricted the access to YouTube. The Islamic Republic is Shia. This has nothing to do with this lady. Matthew saying, is this the hidden Shia agenda? Yeah, one of them. All right, hold on. Okay, here. The other saying the Shia accused that Aisha caused the first fitna civil war of the time. Her participation in the Battle of the Camel is widely considered her most significant sign of such contempt. Yes, that was the first civil war. Any of you guys have any other takes here?
So I don't know, like who's fighting who, what's going on, who is who in the movie, and what they're portraying about her life and whether it's right or not.
Her legacy.
Wow, we have Omar saying Ya Ali. How ironic. Yeah, and Islamic Republic does have access to YouTube, by the way. By the way, this movie is not sponsored by by the Islamic Republic. This is by another Shia imam, I think it's in Kuwait, which is even more anti-Sunni than the Islamic Republic.
She lives on.
Okay, you know what? This movie to me sounds like it's about the Shia-Sunni divide.
Yes!
And them trying to widen that divide and them trying to draw attention to that divide, which I'm not necessarily here for because, again, I don't really think that there's much benefit in watching a movie and being all riled up and being like, yeah, look, this divide happened. And yeah, like, I'm on this side or I'm on that side. A comment that I really liked was this person that said, this just shows that ISIS attacked Iraq, but not that how America and Israel was funding.
This just shows that ISIS attacked Iraq, but not show that how Americans and Israel was funding them. Yeah, these people, the country, may Allah destroy. Oof, are you going to say that part? Who produced this movie does not believe in Allah and religion, but they are showing history of Iran. Okay, so they're wrong. The country that produced this, the person behind this is a Muslim. So they're saying that this movie does not show the real people behind ISIS, which is this is the conspiracy. They're saying it was American Israel, which is like, oh my God. And she's agreeing with this comment. Okay, so the Sunni version, so the Shias blame the Sunni ideology, and the Sunnis say like, no, ISIS has nothing to do with Sunni Islam. It was made by America and Israel. So the comment, so she's highlighting the comment that shifts the blame from Sunnism to American Israel. But she's not going to read this part, is she? May Allah, she's not going to read the part that says this about American Israel. Let's see if she actually reads that part. Hold on, let's slow it down. She's going to skip it. I mean, if she doesn't skip it, then she could get a strike.
This just shows that ISIS attacked Iraq, but not that how America and Israel was funding them. The country who produced...
Yep, she skipped right over this one. She just went from here, whoop, to here. The country who produced this movie.
This movie doesn't believe in...
The country who produced the movie. There's no country produced this movie. There are people behind this movie, and they're Shia. Like, look, they're like, oh, we don't like the messaging of this movie, so whoever made this movie does not believe in Allah. They do.
law and religion, but they are showing the history of Islam.
Oh my
Gotta
God.
agree with you there.
No, maybe do some research behind who made the movie. God damn it. Hold on, let me show you.
The most.
Is this guy. This guy made the movie. This is the writer. Does he look like he doesn't believe in Allah or religion? Does this guy? This guy made the movie.
Merciful. The Life of the Lady of Heaven.
Oh my God. This is Sheikh Yasser Al-Habib. He made the movie. Okay. And let me show you guys. This is the guy. If you. Oh, yeah. He also refers to the people who claim to be Shia. Wait, where is that? No, here. Oh, in September 2010. This is recent, okay? This is recent stuff. We're talking September 2020. Okay, let me zoom in. In September 2010, Sheikh Yasser Al-Habib, the guy that basically made that movie, angered the Sunni Muslims by calling Aisha an enemy of God, which led Kuwait to revoke his citizenship, accusing him of trying to stir up discord among Muslims. Discord? Join our Discord server, by the way. Link in the description. And here, in October 2020, oh no, this is 2010. I thought this was 2020. No, so this is not recent. This is 10 years ago. In October 2010, this is a long time ago, a decade ago. Iranian Supreme Sandwich, Ali Khamenei, tried to calm tensions between Shias and Sunni by issuing a fatwa against insulting Muhammad's companions and wives. So this is a very, very, very famous fatwa, actually, now that I remember it. This was actually made a big wave, that Khamenei came out and said that you are not allowed to insult Muhammad's companions. This was a major conflict between Shias, because even after he did that, by the way, guess what Sunnis think this fatwa is? What's the key word here? This fatwa by Khamenei, a lot of Sunnis think this fatwa is, you know the word, You know the word Nobody's gonna say it? Come on, I've trained you guys to know these terms. Supreme Sandwich? No. This fatwa by Khamenei saying no, Shias and Sunnis, we should stop insulting Muhammad's companions. Even though after this fatwa, there's still a lot of Husseinias in Iran, which they curse Omar in Bishamar, right? Yes, ding, 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 ding. You guys got it. Taqiyya. You guys got it. Taqiyya. So they're saying they're lying. The Khamenei himself, they have they go and connect the dots oh no, Khamenei is saying that we shouldn't curse the companions, Muhammad's companions, the Sahaba. But look, he wrote this here and he endorses it. It's not what he actually believes. He's anti-Sunni himself. They're saying that this is a lie. This is fake, right? A lot of Shias are very divided by this, right? Because cursing the Sahaba, cursing Omar, cursing Abu Bakr, cursing Osman, and especially cursing Aisha is a key practice in Shia Islam. So for the most powerful Shia authority in the goddamn planet, which is Ali Khamenei, coming out and issuing a fatwa against insulting them it's a major tension among a lot of Shias. Like for a lot of Shias, this is proof that Ali Khamenei has lost his way. Like that, this is not Shia Islam. I mean, if you can't curse Aisha, what's the point of being Shia? If you can't even curse Aisha, you might as well be Sunni. You might as well be Sunni. What the hell? Why are you even Shia? Right? So, yes. So this was a fatwa by Khamenei, which was response. This, by the way, issuing a fatwa like this, it's not a small thing. This is like a major wave. This is like boom, like just like drop it, like in the middle of the Shia Sunni fight, like the highest authority in Shia Islam comes and drops a fatwa like this. And this historic fatwa was a response to Sheikh Yasser al-Habibi, which made this movie that we just watched the trailer of. So now you know the significance of who's behind the trailer of this movie that we're watching. I'm not saying it is Taqiyya or it's not Taqiyya. I'm just telling you what the Sunnis say. If you are claiming what's Taqiyya and what's not Taqiyya, you have to be able to read people's minds. Afshin, Afshin is here. Afshin, are we really gonna ignore that one of the actors in this movie have had roles in gay dramas? Hey, Afshin, you're giving the Sunnis who hate this movie ammunition. By the way, I have to go now, but I was gonna share with you guys, if I had time, I was gonna go into subreddit Shia to say what they had to say. I was gonna look at some Shia blogs and some other places to say what they had to say. I was gonna, if I had more time, let me show what else I was gonna show you. I was gonna show you guys what this Muslim has to say about the movie, and then
what's going on, guys?
Oh no, that's the same guy. Where is this? Second, fourth. There was a whole bunch of videos I had. Oh yeah, this is another Muslim who reviewed the. There was a whole bunch of Muslims who reviewed the movie, and most of them are like clueless about the divide and all. So, and then I was also going to show you what Farid Leaks. We were going to go over this video by Farid Leaks saying, "Did Omar kill Fatima?" We showed a small part of this before in the previous live stream, but I was going to watch this entire video with you guys. But again, that takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of time, which I don't have. This is my reading time now, so I have to go. No, again, I can't do part 2 and part 3 because I have other things I want to review with you guys too, right? So I was saying, can we make part 2, please? But I have like, what about the part 2 of the other things? And I have like, I want to do mythology. I want to do other things. Okay, how about there's so many things. Okay, I don't know. Part 2 part 2, yes, part 2. Okay, fine, you guys. Is this a good topic? All right, sure. We do. You guys like the Shia Sunni divide topics? Is that a good topic? Tell me in the live chat. Is that an interesting topic for us to keep highlighting? All right. I'm gonna go, and make sure you subscribe. And even when the live stream is over, you can still comment in the comment section telling me what topics you guys enjoyed the most. But it has to be topics I enjoy as well. Okay, it can't be like it can't be like I can't just do stuff that you like gets views, but me and Susanna don't enjoy. Okay, because what's the point of doing all of this work if we can't have fun, right? But tell me, guys, give me some ideas. Go to our Discord server, and me and Susanna are gonna come there and hang out more often. So link to our Discord server in the description. And guys, subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a reward if you get subscribed to the newsletter, you get Why There's No God. You get that book for free if you subscribe. And we're going to have new rewards for our newsletter subscriber. We're going to have our blasphemous art, our sexy blasphemous art. We're going to make non-nude versions of them, safe for work versions of them, and we're going to make them exclusively, okay, for free, and available to our newsletter subscribers, which we're going to email them every time they come out. And it's going to be only for our newsletter subscribers. Like, we're not going to post it on our social media. We're not going to post them anywhere, right? We're going to make like all the art that we have. So the 18 plus version of them, the ones that are too sexy, they're going to be only for our patrons, right? But the versions where everybody is covered and there's no nudity, that's not going to be available on social media or anything. That's going to be only available to our newsletter subscribers, free of charge. Okay, so there's two versions: nude version, not nude version. Nude version is for patrons. Safe for work version only for our newsletter subscribers. So subscribe. So it's free. Okay, all you have to be is a newsletter subscriber. So subscribe to our newsletter to get that as well. Okay. Yeah, safe version is not 18 plus. Ian, I'm not sure when we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that soon. So subscribe to our newsletter. Don't just subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, but also to our newsletter, guys. You've seen what the purge is happening everywhere on social media. If you are on our newsletter, people are like, oh, go to this app, go to that app. Facebook is dying, Twitter is dying, YouTube is gonna die. No apps, no platforms. Newsletter. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's the only place that nobody could take us off. Nobody can take us off of our newsletter. If you're on our newsletter, we will always be able to reach you. That's the only safe place. Get on our newsletter. Link in the description. All right. Subscribe to our newsletter. It's Hekmah.